smile on your face on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us at home. Nice to have you. Thank you very much. And a special vote of thanks to Jennifer Brown from Boston, Massachusetts, who sent in that fine opening poem. We appreciate that. We're in the middle of the first game of a best 2 out of 3 match, so we'll open up the board and get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, load in the cards. While they're doing that, we'll meet our players on Card Sharks. Louise Silk, our champion. Hi, Louise.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Oh, glad to be here.
You look happy. You're $4,300 richer as a champion.
I can't believe it.
Why?
I just can't.
Have you never been lucky?
No, I've been lucky, but I just can't believe I won $4,300 already.
You'd like to win some more?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what you're here for. Our challenger, Kathy Gordon. Hello, Kathy. Nice to see you again. We met you briefly, so would you tell us a little more about yourself?
I'm Kathy Gordon. I'm a native of Los Angeles. I fly for a major air carrier out of Los Angeles for 10 years, and I belong to the world's only all-stewardess softball team.
That's terrific. Is it hard to get on the team?
It's not hard to get on the team as a player, but we're coached by the LA County Fire Department, and we have a long list of coaches.
Long
yeah.
waiting list for that. Yes. All right. Good luck to both of you. Each player has her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go in the air. Louise, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards, and Kathy, the challenger, plays the lower cards, the blue cards. And as you can see, Louise needs just 2 cards, Kathy needs just 2, and before you can play the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question based on a poll of 100 people. We are at question 3, and Louise, the question to you. We asked 100 unmarried women, if you could have a date with any member of the United States Senate, or any player on the Los Angeles Rams football team, from which group would you choose your date? How many unmarried women said they would rather date a member of the United States Senate?
Well, I know a lot of those senators have money, so I'll say, 45.
45. Which would you choose, Louise?
I'd choose senator.
Yeah. Kathy, she says 45, would rather date a member of the United States Senate than the LA Rams. Higher or lower?
I think there's probably some better-looking men on the football team, so I think probably lower.
You say lower.
Yeah.
I'll find out as you do. If it's lower, Kathy, you go to the board first. If not, it'll be Louise. The actual number of unmarried women who would rather date a member of the United States Senate than a player on the Rams is 22. It's lower, Kathy. Yeah. Kathy, we left off with a base card of a 9, but you won the question, so you have the right to change it.
I'm going to change it.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck. You must play this one. It is a 2. Great change.
Okay, and I'm going higher.
And she says this one is higher than a 2, and it is. It's a jack. Now remember, you can freeze or you can try for it.
I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to go lower.
If this is lower than a jack, you've won the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match for the win. Yes, it's an 8. She did it. Game number 1 to the challenger. Let's quickly set up for game 2. Fine win there, Kathy. Kathy's got 1 game and $100. And, of course, the winner of the best 2 out of 3 gets to play the money cards where you can win thousands. Same 2 decks of cards, and Ann will set them up with the next cards off the top of the deck. Kathy, we asked 100 lawyers, have you ever had to sue your own client in order to collect your fee? How many lawyers said they had sued a client?
I think that might be a pretty common thing. I would say 60.
60 have had
Yeah,
to sue a client, Louise. Higher or lower?
Well, there are a lot of cases, but I think I'll have to say lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of lawyers who have sued their own client to collect their fee is 28. Very much lower, Louise. And in a game that Louise needs to win, she starts with the jack.
Okay.
You want it, Louise?
Okay, I want it, and I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack? Yes, it's a 3.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll go higher.
Continuing higher than a 3. It is a 4. 2 cards to protect now. What are you going to do?
I'll go one more, I'll go higher.
Higher than a 4. It is. It's a 9.
I'm gonna freeze.
And we'll move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. Louise needs just 1 to tie up the game. Louise, we asked 100 women. Have you ever told your best friend she looked terrific in a new dress when she really looked rotten? How many women admitted they had done that?
Well, I'd say 90.
90. Kathy, higher or lower than 90?
You shouldn't tell your best friend that. You should tell her the truth. I'm going to go a little lower.
You say lower?
Yeah.
You would tell your best friend, boy, you look rotten today?
I might not say rotten. I might just say...
I see, all right. The actual number of women who had told their best friends she looked terrific in a new dress when she really looked rotten is 49. Kathy, very much lower. And Kathy, your base card in this game, a 4.
I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, a king.
All right. Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than a king, a queen. Ooh.
Lower.
Continuing
Lower.
again, lower than a queen. A very much lower, a 3. You got to risk them all or what?
Higher.
If this is higher, we have a new champion for the win. Yes, for the 4, she did it. Wow. Great win. Congratulations, Kathy. Louise, thank you. You're a delightful champion. You're leaving us with $4,300. Thanks for being here. Kathy, come on down. The world's prettiest catcher, right? She's going to play the money cards where she can win thousands right after we take time out for this commercial message. Kathy Gordon, our friends here in the audience rooting you on, and I know our friends at home are doing the same thing. You ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on over, Kathy. Hop on up. Kathy, you won $200 in the game. That's yours to keep. We've got a brand new deck of cards for you now, and new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. Start on the bottom line with $200, these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money, and we give you 3 more cards. $50 minimum bets until you get to that top card, the big bet. There you must bet at least half the money. Let's tear it up. Get good intuition, bet them right. Here's $200. As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards. Kathy, we start with a 6. Do you want it?
No, I don't want it.
You must play this one. I hope it's a good change. Oh, a 9. Oh, kind of a tough start, but we got a ways to go. $200 and a 9, Kathy.
I'm going to start out slow, and I'm going to go $100 that it's lower.
$100.
Yeah.
Lower than a 9. And it is. It's a 5. Gets you to $300 now, Kathy, with a 5.
I'm going to go $150 that it's higher.
And again, she bets half of it. $150 higher than a 5. Yes, it's a 10. We're up to $450 with a 10.
I'm going to bet $200 that it's lower.
$200 lower than a 10. No, it's a jack. You'll lose $200, but that's all right. The jack with $250 moves up here, and we give you the other $200 of betting money. Kathy, you've got $450 with 4 cards to go.
$300 that it's lower.
$300, a big bet on a jack. Lower. Yes, an 8. $750 with a middle card, an 8.
$100 that it's lower.
$100.
Lower.
Lower than an 8. It is. It's a 6. $850 with a 6, Kathy.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than a 6. No, a 2. But Kathy, that's the first good card you've really had to play with here. You've been struggling along, but now you've got a 2. $375 you must bet. You've got $750.
All of it.
The whole thing.
$750 that it is higher.
All right, nothing or
Nothing
$1,500. Higher than a 2. It is. Just a 9. Good job. Bet it very well with some bad cards, Kathy. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Come on down here. Good job on that. Bet good.
Oh, thank you.
You now have $1,700, Kathy Gordon. We'll be back right after this commercial break with a new chapter.